I'm Shivanshi and I hope you have been doing really well. So as I promised on Instagram that I will be coming up with a Figma basics tutorial part 1. So yeah, today here I am. So first of all, let's understand why Figma and what is Figma. So Figma is a design software just like any other software which you might have heard like Canva, Adobe Suite and even PowerPoint for presentations. Figma is also a design software. Figma is more popular for UI UX designs, for product developers, for wireframing, for prototyping and for other such purposes, so that the product teams can create designs and collaborate on the same design in real time from anywhere in the world. But people think that Figma is just limited to web designs. No, it's not true. Figma is also good with social media designs. If you want to leverage your social media designs at another level of creativity to it, Figma allows you to do that. Use of Figma, I'm sure you will be coming up with the epic designs for your brand, and definitely your designs will stand out from your competitors. So without wasting any more time, let's pass into the video. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Figma. It will look like this once you have logged in your Figma account. It will look like this. What you have to do is just click on new design file, click on this plus icon, and now it will look something like this. So first of all, let's understand with the basic tools, and let's understand how we can get the canvas over here, because it's just a workspace. You can create many designs, one workspace. This is one workspace, and you can create different frames over here. So to, like, suppose we are making a social media post or normal design. To make any design we need a canvas. Just click F on your computer screen. You will be shown these options. Phone. These are, see, Figma is used for many purposes, like to create social media posts, to create UI UX design. So we right now, if we are doing graphics for social media or for any poster, we don't have to do anything with phone, tablet, desktop, presentation. It depends what kind of graphic you are making. If you're making presentation, then obviously you will be requiring a frame of presentation dimension. But right now we are focusing on social media. So let's take Instagram post. Although you don't worry, like, it's Instagram post, but if you, like, suppose you need a canvas of a custom width, like you need a canvas of 1560 by 800 pixel. It's pretty easy. Just go in the go in the design column, and there you will be seen with X, Y, W, H. So basically X and Y stand for the X axis and Y axis. You don't have to do anything with that. And W and H are the width and height. So width and height of the frame here. Okay, so you can manually change it accordingly, like whatever dimension you need, you just manually can do that, right? So here we are done with the canvas. We have a frame on our workspace. So what are these? These are the different options which will help us to create our elements, right? What are this? What is this panel? This is the layers panel. Layers panel means whatever I will be doing, whatever element or graphic I will be making, it will have, each element will have its unique layer, so that if we want to make a change to any particular element, we are free to do that. We don't have to disturb the whole design. Okay. Okay, this function, layers function, is somewhat similar to Photoshop also. So yeah, assets are not for the graphics purpose right now. It's for the, the web design purpose. We are designing a graphic, and we have to build that. We have to use that in building of the website. So we create an asset, and then we go on the web development softwares, and then we use it as an asset, as a whole asset. So right now we are not focusing on that. So layers, what, how we will use layers. So for, to understand layers, first of all we should have certain elements on a workspace, on a canvas. So for that, you just come on this rectangle where rectangle is written. Just click on this arrow below, and you will be shown with the options. Click rectangle. Let's first start with the square. On the canvas, you will be seen with this plus sign. This is actually the cursor that will help you form your square. Just drag your mouse on the outward side, and you can see a rectangle is being formed. Now, if you want to change the width and the height of the rectangle, you can do that. Just go right hand side, just go on the design section and put whatsoever width and height you need. Like, I need a rectangle by 800 by 720, so I will enter that, and I will be come up with a rectangle with such dimensions. So what is this? This is the this is the rotation, like at what angle my square is. So right now it's at, so right now it's at 0 degree, but I want this to be at 45 degrees, so I will make it 45 degree and the rectangle will be at 45 degree. Now let's, okay, so rotation is pretty much clear to you, so let's make it again 0 degree for convenience. See, right now you can see the square's corner, the rectangle's corner, not square. It's pretty sharp, but I want it to be rounded. So what I will do, I will go on this function called corner radius, and I will increase the corner of this by just dragging my mouse to the right hand side, or even I can manually put any value to the extent I need the roundness of the square. Or what we can do is let me first bring it to 0. Then you can see that these are the 4 nodes in every corner of the square. So when you will just click on, just when you will put your cursor on the node and drag it inwards, you can see that you are able to give the round edge to your square as much as you want. You can, as much as you want, like you can nearly make a circle with this. So it's a, you can say, a short trick or a shortcut to do that. So if you found this helpful, then you can use this method, but I use this method because I found it quite easy. I don't like using these nodes to make it circular. It just disturbs me. So yeah, but it's a personal choice. You can do it either way. Both are great. So now if I want to add some color to it, like now let's move to the fun part. Now I want to add some color to it. So I will go to the fill menu and I will click on the color. Any color you can choose, any color. You can give the hex code, you can change the color system. Yes, please remember CMYK is not there by default. Either you have to install a particular plugin or what, or CMYK is not there by default. Okay, so we are not focusing on the that that color system. So right now I'm working with hex code, so you can give either hex code you want. So let's suppose we are keeping red color. So now I want to add an outline to it. So what I will do is I will add a stroke. By default, there is a black stroke of size 1. You can see a stroke is being added, but that's not clear visible because the stroke size is quite less. I will place my cursor on these 4 lines visible and I will drag it towards the right, and you can see that the border is being getting increased. Okay, so that's how we add a stroke, but I want to make the color of the stroke to, okay, so let's say I'm keeping the color black only, nothing much change. So this is one way, and this plus sign is for what? I will tell you that in the next video, because otherwise the video will get bulky. So now you have, okay, so now you have got to know how to change the color of the stroke as well. What is this inside function for? See, it depends how a stroke will come. By clicking at center, you can see the stroke is from center, although it's not visible over here, but it's visible in complex designs, not in the basic shapes, not in the basic designs. So when you will click on inside, right now no change will be visible, but when you will add some shadows and when you will make some complex designs, these are the things that really help to make a design stand out. So what this strokes per side means? Strokes per side means you want stroke on all sides, you want stroke on top of the shape only, or you want it at the bottom only. So that way, okay, so that way we will discover all the advanced features in the next video, because today we are going to cover only the basics. Now comes, let me change it to all. Now comes the advanced stroke. Stroke style solid means the plain solid stroke, no gaps in between. After clicking on dash, you can obviously change it to the dash stroke. You can also manually change the number of dashes you want, like this, or you can either increase it like this. No issues. This is for the end round end points of the stroke. How will the end points of the stroke visible be there? So again, it will be more useful when you will make complex designs. So yeah, effects we will be going to cover in the next video, because that will make the video bulky then. Okay, so Now you can see in the layers, our frame name is Instagram post 1. You can rename it. How you can rename it? Just click double click twice on the Instagram post written, and you can see that you will get the option to rename the Instagram post frame, and you can let me change it to 1. Now just click anywhere on the screen and the frame will be renamed as 1. You can check it here as well. So that helps you stay organized and not make your designs confusing, make your frames confusing. So you can see that this rectangle has its particular layer in the layers column, and it's inside the frame 1 because the square is a part of frame 1. So it should be inside the frame 1. If I will make it, if I will, what I will do, I will long press on the rectangle part and I will make it shift towards above frame 1. It means now this rectangle, now the square is not on the frame. How, you can say it is still on the frame, but when you will export this frame 1, this square will not be visible. Why? Because this rectangle is not a part of this rectangle layer is not a part of frame 1. As soon as you will bring it under frame 1, it will be visible like this. Okay, so just now it got converted into a new frame, but I have just tweaked it. So that's how. Let me change the stroke to a normal solid one first. Okay, so we are done with the roundness of the column also. Now let's move to another shape, line. So line, as you all know, either you can press L on the screen or you can select it from here as well. Just drag your cursor on the mouse pad and you will be there with the line changed. If you want a straight line, just make the angle 0 and it will give you a straight line. Or you can either press L on your computer screen and you can see that the line cursor or the line select tool is there on your screen in the form of a plus sign. So just drag anywhere, any direction you want the line to be. And line does not come with a fill, it's a stroke. Line is a stroke. So basic stroke is of black color by default, but you can change the stroke to any color. You can change the width of the stroke by keeping your mouse on the 4 lines and moving it towards right, and you can see the stroke is getting increased, the line is getting increased. Again here also center, inside, outside. Again here center, inside, outside. That won't make much difference right now. It will be self-explanatory to you when you will explore more designs. So start point. How you want the start point of the line to be? You want it to be like an arrow, you want it to be like a triangle shaped arrow, you want it to be like a circle, like a diamond, like a reverse triangle, or let me just a second. Or you want the rounded corner, or you want the square corner, but let's keep it square only right now because we are just doing it for the explanation. Endpoint, similarly select any endpoint. I'm keeping it square only. So click on the 3 dots, stroke style, dash. You can again tweak the number of dashes you want. Again the dash caps, the endpoints of the dash, and the angle. That we don't have to do much about. Let me change it to the solid one. So that's how we use line function. So the next is arrow. I think the video is already getting quite lengthy. We have started the series. We will slowly cover each and everything. The video has been quite long. I didn't want to make it too much in one tutorial, so I decided that I will be coming up with a basics part 2 tutorial. Till then, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see more such stuff around designing, freelancing, personal development, branding, so just consider follow me on Instagram. I will be dropping my Instagram link in the description box below, and please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any update from here. Till then, see you in the next tutorial. Bye.